Welcome back to our Volvo P1800. A few weeks have gone by. We're starting putting our panels on, getting all our gaps set right. We've welded in our materials. We know where we're going with the actual car now. So we've got to set our panels in nicely. We get our front guard on, we get our door on, will we get in the rear quarter on? We can line everything up, get it all nicely set, start getting it welded up. We've welded in partly a new floor on this side of the car. We've put a bit of a framework in, and it's not a horrible roll cage. It's actually designed to hold the car still. We've had to remove part of the jig assembly so we can change the inner and outer sill. Now this is one of the strongest parts of the car, and things move when you cut those out in their entirety. So we hold it all square with this. This then allows us to change all our panelling and keep the car as square as possible. We tack weld in and we keep measuring to make sure it's not moving too far out. If it does move, we have to make our minor adjustments, but that way we can control it. This Volvo P1800, the doors, they don't really adjust. Most cars, you've got quite a lot of leeway to adjust the doors to get them right. This particular model doesn't have that. Probably only 2 or 3 mil adjustment. So we've got to set our front guard, our door, our rear guard and panelling all at the same time, so we can get a very good idea of where it's going to be, because we won't be able to adjust it at the end. So we've got to get it perfect now. So a lot of parts Manu! So there are some panels on this car we can actually buy. Not many, inner seal, outer seal, but a lot of the intricate parts, mainly the frame of the chassis if you like, we have to make. And we make it from sheet steel, and we can bend it, we can fold it, we can even hammer it and bash it into shape. We have air hammers and various other pieces of equipment to help us. So we end up with something like this. This is actually a chassis outrigger. Once we've made it, we put it into weld-through primer. It stops it going rusty because you take a lot of the protective coating off as you're grinding it and you're hitting it. So we can prime it, but we can also weld straight through it. This helps us in the process of sealing the car, stopping it going from rusty as we build it.
These are the interior parts for the P1800. I'm currently working on them to see what parts may need replacing or what parts we can keep and work with. These seats are going to be stripped down, going along with the interior because it's getting refurbished. We have the door seats, we have the door trims, we have the door cards. So these have been laid out on the floor like this, so it's easier to assemble in the car. Like bolts, nuts, screws have been labelled and separated into different bags, so it's easier.
So as Bronson explained, we're going through our interior. Next week we'll be starting to put a few of our frames in the car just to make sure they're fit where we've been dealing with our bodywork. We need to know this information relatively quickly. So keep following us and hit that like and subscribe button.